העולם לא עתיקי הליכות, אלא הלכות.
Chazak u'baruch. Boker tov, Rabotai. Welcome to the next minyan. It says in the Shulchan Aruch that every person, every Jew, no matter who he is, what he is, he's obligated to learn Torah every day. This is an obligation on every Jew to learn Torah. Talmud Torah, can I get kulam? So what does that mean? How do you do it, right? How do you learn Torah every day? First of all, it doesn't matter whether you're young, old, right, sick, healthy, right, whatever your condition is, you have to learn Torah anyway, no matter what it is. A person can never give up learning Torah all his life. That's the way it is, until his last breathing day. So the question is, okay, but what do you do? How do you do, right? How do you do? So it says, Maran Shulchan Aruch, if you have 9 hours to learn Torah every day, I wish we had 9 hours, right? All of us, right? Every day to learn 9 hours. That's a tall order. But if you have 9 hours, it says in Shulchan Aruch, you have to learn 3 hours a day Tanakh, right? The Bible. 24 books of the Bible. You've got to become a master in that. That's the first thing. And then the second 3 hours, you should do Mishnayot. So what is Mishnayot? Halachot, right? All kinds of halachot that are brought down in the Mishnah and also the Poskim. Right, so today, what's the Mishnayot that we have today? We have Shulchan Aruch and things like this also. You know what I'm saying? That's also Mishnayot. Whatever is halacha psuka, it's already made halacha for you, ready-made. That's called Mishnayot. Third 3 hours, what should a person learn? It says in Shulchan Aruch, he should learn Talmud. Right? So what is Talmud? That means learning Gemara. Right? Or also, today we have also other ways of doing it, which is even superior. What does that mean? What we do is we learn Bet Yosef, 2 Bet Yosef and Shulchan Aruch. So over there in the Bet Yosef, he brings you the Gemara, he brings you the Rishonim, all the Sugya, right? Until the end of the Sugya, until we paskin the Halakha. So this way we know what the Halakha is. You know what the problem is? Some people, they learn Gemara, it's like, for them, it's like a chess game, Shachmat, Only Shachmat they're playing. What does that mean? They're learning Gemara, but they're not getting to the Halakha. They're not getting to the end of the Sugya. That's what the Gaon Mivina says. Says the Gaon Mivina, if you don't get to the Halakha, just learn Gemara, what's the point of it? It's not really such a great thing. This is the thing, So therefore, the Gemara should be also with the Halakha. The truth is, today we have also Daf Yomi that we learn. Baruch Hashem. This is a very good minhag, you should know. You know what that means, Daf Yomi? Every day we learn 2 pages of Gemara, right? Like the whole world does this, the whole Jewish world. People are doing it in every country, every place, so it's a beautiful thing. All Jewish people together, all Am Yisrael together, learning Daf Yomi. But nevertheless, learning Bet Yosef, Maran used to say, Marav Hashem, Rabbi. By the way, Maran himself also, even though he knew the whole Shas by heart, he knew by heart, he still learned Daf Yomi every day because he liked it. That everybody was doing together, all of Am Yisrael. It's a nice thing to do. It's beautiful. But nevertheless, better to learn Bet Yosef. Why? Because Bet Yosef gives you everything from the beginning, right? It gives you the halacha from the Gemara, the Rishonim, Achronim, all kinds of things, and then the halacha psuka gives you everything. The Shulchan Aruch together with the Bet Yosef. I want to tell you something interesting also. Right, which is the Khatam Sofer comes and says, one of the big Achronim from Hungary, he says there that if a person, that's when Maran said about 9 hours to learn every day, you should do this way, what we just said now, that's 9 hours. But he says if a person has only 3 hours to learn every day, or less than that, so what should he do then? So you may think, okay, divide it up into 3, right? 1 hour of Tanakh, 1 hour of Mishnayot, and 1 hour of Talmud. So Khatam Sefer says, no, not like that. That's not the way we do it. That's not the way we cook up the cholent in this particular case. So what does he say? He says you should learn only halakha all day. Right? What does that mean? If you have 3 hours or less, only halakha. Why is that? Because if a person doesn't learn halachot 3 hours a day at least, or less, whatever it is, right? Whatever time he has, he'll never finish the Shulchan Aruch. He'll never know the halachot. So he won't know what to do in his life. He doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know what's mutar, what's asur. He doesn't know what's allowed, not allowed. So therefore, right, if a person has less time than 3 hours or less, says the Khatam Sofer, you should only learn halachot. So what does that mean? 2 Bet Yosef, Shulchan Aruch, whatever you can do according to your ability. Interesting thing, by the way. There's also a midrash, and I'll finish with this. There's a midrash that says something interesting. You know what it says? That if a person, is a worker, right? So what does that mean? He's working long hours, long day, So what does he have? 9 hours. He doesn't have 9 hours. He doesn't have 3 hours. Forget about this. He's barely got time to breathe, in his life. He has no time. He's working like a horse, like a sus. So where does he have time to learn 3 hours, 9 hours? He doesn't have time for that. Right. So you know what it says in the Midrash? It says regarding a person like this, if the rabbi, comes to the Beit Knesset and teaches him 1 halakha in the morning, after Shachrit, right? Al tikri halichot ela halachot. And then between Mincha and Arvit, he teaches him one more halacha. Over there. So he learns 2 halachot a day from the rabbi. So he says it's considered to be tzaddik gamur. You understand? Tzaddik gamur. Why is that? Because that's all the time that he has. So he learns in the daytime. He learns in the nighttime. Tzaddik gamur. That's all he can do. He can't do anymore. But so he has right. He's fulfilling the will of Hashem as much as he can do. Baruch Adonai leolam. Amen. Amen.